What's up, beauties, and welcome to today's video. Today we are doing something a little different. We did an unboxing and a try on all in one video, and there are swatches. So today's video we are talking about this. This is my Live Glam subscription. This is my Shadow Me. If you are interested in seeing what's inside this palette and how I got this look, stick around. If you're new here and you haven't been here before, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today I have my Live Glam Shadow Me subscription, and we're just gonna check this out and see what we got. So this is a bi-monthly shadow subscription. So you go to liveglam.com. There are different options. There's a lip subscription, there's a brush subscription. I will link everything in the detail box below. So it comes like this, and this month, this bi-monthly is called Magical Dust. So it comes with a card. So it says, your fairy tale has arrived. The eyeshadow looks of your dreams are about to come to life with our new Magical Dust palette. Prepare to go on a magical journey with 6 irresistible shimmers and 3 matte shades from this enchanted palette. To begin like this, so I do believe that this cost me 30 something Canadian. I think it's $33 Canadian with shipping bi-monthly to get a palette. The PS I Love You palette I have used before. I will try and link before. That was my first month that I did this. So this is the packaging. That is super cute. Like, look at that. So this is nice packaging. It's cardboard. Open it up and it does have a full-size mirror, and then this is the color story. These are beautiful, but only the one actually did I touch. So they come like that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do swatches. For swatches, I'm just going to swatch them right here on my arm, and I'm not going to tell you what the shade names are, but we're just going to go left to right. So sorry about my crappy swatches, but these swatched really nicely. I'm actually really excited. I cannot wait to put these on my eyes. So I have already based my eyes, so we're gonna get right into it. So this is just any old fluffy blending brush. It's just a little stained. We're gonna go in for the first shade, which is going to be Believe. So this is this matte pink shade. I just kind of want to lay that down. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. This color story is very interesting to me. I can come up with a really pretty look. I have an idea, and I think we're gonna go for it. So I'm just gonna come in a little closer, and I'm just gonna dust that on into my crease, and holy smokes, do you see the pigment? Wow, that's amazing. So I have this, like I said, this is my second palette that I've received from this subscription box, and I am very pleased with the pigmentation. Now the first one, the PS I Love You palette, I love the matte shades. Now see, this is part of my issue with a lot of these palettes that I've been trying. The matte shades are really good, but then when you start getting into the shimmers is where I started having some trouble with the last one. It worked well, however, there's always a downside. So like some of the glitter shadows from the last palette weren't the greatest for me, but this one, this color story makes more sense to me than the last one did. I will link that somewhere. You'll see it. So we're just going to go in, we're just going to keep building that color. Oh wow, you know what? I am super excited about this one already, I can tell you. This pink shade is just gorgeous. You guys see that? And like, it's buildable. That's gorgeous. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a more narrow brush. I'm going to take my Luxie brush, this is a blending brush, and we're going to go in with the shade Glam Land. So that's this matte pink shade right here, and I'm going to take this on the brush, and it is super pigmented. Like, can you guys see that? Like, woo! And I'm just going to focus that on my outer corner. I get a little bit through the crease, but not as high as that initial shade. We're going to keep it a little bit lower. Go in the other side. I am going to cut the crease, so that's why I'm dragging it all the way down. So first impressions of putting these on my eyes, I don't know if you guys can see, but the colors are blending really nicely together. They're very easy to apply. They feel creamy. This one feels a little bit more rough in texture than this one did, just on my fingers. But other than that, like so far, pretty excited about this, I have to say. And there isn't any fallout yet. So that is also, I am making sure that I keep it as simple as I can because I've already applied my makeup. So we're gonna just go in with a little bit of concealer and we're going to give it a half cut crease today. Brush, and I'm just going to apply the concealer. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Camo concealer. This is the 16-hour one, and I'm just going to put some on the brush right there, and we are gonna go in and we're gonna cut the crease. I've cleaned up some of those lines. I am going to go in with the shade Fantasy. So this is this, oh my god, it's gorgeous. Look at that. And I'm going to go in with my Cargo Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to just take that and we're just going to set that down on the inner portion of the lid. This color is very pretty. I'm going to take a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to spritz my brush and see if that can really intensify this a little. It's going on, but it is not like super easy. It takes time. Sometimes it takes time, and I'm okay with that. So we're just going to dip that into the brush, and away we go. Yes, immediately I can tell the difference. That is beautiful. Sometimes shadows like this, you just need to wet your brush just a little bit, just to give density. Another tip or trick is you can take it on your finger, so I can take a little bit right here, and I can just pat that on. For shimmer shades, I prefer to use my finger, to be honest, but for the purpose of a video and a first impression, we're going in with a brush, because some people just use brushes. To go in with Magical Wishes. This is the shimmery purple shade, and we're going to focus that on the remainder of the inner corner of my lid. I absolutely love that. I'm actually really freaking excited about this palette. I can tell you one thing, I'm much more interested in this month's color story. So by that I mean that these are like shadows. These are the colors that they kind of fit together. It's a little bit more workable for me than the PS I Love You palette. I will try and dig that out before I finish this video. Now this purple shade's going on a lot easier without wetting my brush. So I'm just going to actually take a little bit of that on my finger, and I'm just going to pat it on just like that. I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean up some of those other edges, and then we will be right back. And we're back. I have finished off my eye look, so I added a little bit of mascara. I did not put any liner on today, and I added this highlight shade right here in Sparkle. I added that to my inner corner. So we are just going to we're going to talk about what I think about this palette, especially if you know me. So all in all, I would say if you're looking to try something new and you don't mind being surprised what the palette looks like every 2 months, maybe this will be the right kind of subscription for you. So that being said, this is my Live Glam subscription. This is Unicorn Dust, and this is the palette before. Let me know in the description if you've tried this before and what your thoughts are on it. So, and make sure that if you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you want to, you do. Make sure you give this a thumb in my future videos. I will see you in the next one. I love you guys. Mwah.